Hi, crafty friends. Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. I am so excited because I have a brand new scrapbook layout share video for you today. Some of these have been posted on my YouTube channel and some of them have not. So any videos that I do have process videos for, I will leave them linked down below in the description box. Be sure to leave me a comment at the end and let me know which layout was your favorite. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and get started looking at all these layouts that I've created over the last several months. So the first one here on the top of my stack, this is a picture of my little kitty Pepper, and this gorgeous cut file, the Meow 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 cut file, is from Pear Tree Cut Files. And this beautiful paper, this is from 49 and Market Little Celebrations. And I just love the way this turned out. It's pretty simple, but you can see here those little embellishments. Those are the laser cuts that come in that 49 and Market Little Celebrations kit. So that's really, really pretty. I didn't do a whole lot to this besides adding the cut file and some of the embellishments that came with that collection. But I thought this one turned out really pretty. There's also some sequins. I don't know if you were able to see that. I think it just adds that extra little bling to it. So that is the first layout. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Now this next one here, this is using the Vicki Boutin Flower Emporium. And then this August title here, this acrylic title, that is from Bramble Fox, from their Fox box. I used a lot of the 49 and Market Vicki Boutin Flower Emporium. This layout design was an Allison Davis sketch. And you can see here, these are the cone flowers. I actually planted cone flowers. And so you can see here that little photo was of our front patio area there and all the flowers that we planted. So this was really exciting to get documented. And I really like the way this one turned out too. You know what? This little piece of paper is coming loose, so I'm glad I'm going through these. Let me add just a little strip of glue before we go on to the next layout so this one doesn't come apart. I usually like to use liquid glue so that doesn't happen, but I must have just used tape runner that time. All right, moving on to the next layout. This one is really fun. I believe this was a paper issue sketch, if I'm not mistaken. And the title down here in the bottom, that is from Bramble Fox. The papers, this is from the Hip Kit Club. You can see here I did some mixed media. I did some stamping. I did some inking. There's quite a bit of stamping on this one. This is a picture of my daughter in front of this pink Bronco. No, this is not hers. She sent me a photo and said, "Mom, I found the car I want." But I just loved this one. Like, that's her dream car. So that's why it says, "Let's Get Crazy." That title was perfect. And all these embellishments are from Hip Kit Club, and they are so, so pretty. So I like this one. All right, this one is one I did for Simple Stories Saturday. And this, I believe, is using the Simple Stories Fur Baby Cat paper. You can see here I did some inking and some stenciling. I've got a little bit of Shimmer's paints on here. This cute little paw print here, that's from Scrap and Happy Studios. I've got a little bit of tangled thread. This was also a paper issue sketch. Look at that cute picture of Pepper. This was his second visit to the vet where he got his shots, and I really like this picture on the left. You can see here on the scale, I got a picture of like his weight on the scale. So that was really fun to document, and so I really like this one. Oh, and I also use those Simple Stories little, I don't know what you call them, decorative brads, I think. So this one's really cute. All right, now this next layout, this is using the Simple Stories Book Fair collection. I have several layouts using this collection because this is from the My Creative Scrapbook September main kit. And so each month I create several layouts using that collection. I love this picture of my daughter Tatum. This was from the first grade, and you can see here that cute little paper doll she made. It has a little lipstick. She said, "Mommy, it looks like you," with the red lipstick. So I thought that was really cute. And this layout design was inspired by the sketch that comes in the My Creative Scrapbook kit. So each month they also include a sketch for you. And so that was where this layout developed. So that's always nice little added bonus to receive in the kits. This layout is also using the Simple Stories Book Fair collection, the My Creative Scrapbook September main kit. And you can see here I did make some of my own embellishments. So these flowers that are down here, I used some dies in my stash. I also used some Shimmers paints. Here you can see I ran some cardstock through an embossing folder. I also did some inking through a stencil on here. And yeah, I think this one turned out really, really pretty. I was surprised by this one. It looks completely different than the other layouts in my, in my kit. I just pulled out the pink and the teals in this one. So I think it turned out really, really pretty. And that is Shimmers paints down there too. So I did do some painting on here. It's kind of hard to see, but the Shimmers paints has like a really pretty shine to it. It's hard to pick up on camera, but it does sparkle and shine. I also did some doodling around the edges with a journaling pen I can see here. All right, now this next one, each month in the My Creative Scrapbook kits, they come with a pre-cut cut file. So this cut file that says Curl Up with a Good Book was the cut file that was included in the kits. So this is also using the Simple Stories Book Fair collection. And this is a picture of me and Dale, and we were at our favorite little store in St. Charles, Missouri. They've got these old books, and we just love going in here. And so we snapped a photo in that little area of the store. And those books up there, I colored those in. So with some Distress Oxide inks, I believe. So I thought that was really fun to do instead of using patterned paper. This is another one using the September main kit from My Creative Scrapbook, the Simple Stories Book Fair collection. You can see here there's lots of mixed media in the background from Shimmers paints, and I've got some little embellishments here that came in the kit. I did some journaling there on the tag and printed that on my computer. And this is a picture of Tatum, and this year, before school started, they had something kind of unique. You went in to pick up your schedule, but you also had your school photos taken at the same time. So I just thought that was really different and something that I wanted to document. She's a junior, so 11th grade, and those are some foam alphas that I had in my stash. Now, I do want to mention I am on the Shimmers Paints design team, so if you ever place an order on the Shimmers Paints website, you can add my name, Melissa Minor, to the notes section of your order, and Shimmers will send you a free paint. And you can add my name to every order, and each time they'll send you another free paint. On almost all these layouts, I've used some sort of Shimmers paints on them. Now this was really fun. This is using the Hip Kit collection, and you can see here this little happy day, this acrylic piece, that is from Color Cast Designs, so I love that. And then this layout, you can see here I did some inking, some paints, I've got some stamping, and this was a sketch that was included in the Hip Kit Club, and I thought this turned out really pretty with these really pretty papers. And this is documenting a back-to-school shopping trip with my daughter in this year. This was this year, and she got what was called jean shoes, which if you're not familiar with what that stands for, those are Birkenstocks. So my wallet was still recovering from this little shopping trip, but this was a really fun layout to document. I like that little frame there on that center feature photo. I thought that was really cute. And that's her friend Lizzie that's in that photo too. Now this one, I really like this one. So this one, this big Love This Place acrylic title piece, that's from Color Cast Designs. And my whole layout design was inspired from the little Buc-ee's sticker that we received up there. So this was Dale's first time visiting a Buc-ee's while we were on vacation this summer. He'd heard lots about it, and then there was actually a Buc-ee's there on our way to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. And so Tatum and Dale got their picture taken with Buc-ee. Now the papers, if you can't believe this, but this is the Vicki Boutin Flower Emporium papers. I did some Shimmers paints in the background, and the little puffy stickers there, like the arrow and stuff, that's all from the Vicki Boutin Flower Emporium collection. So pretty simple design, but I really like the way that this one turned out. And again, this was inspired all from the colors were inspired, and also the layout design from that Buc-ee's sticker. So I thought that was really fun to do that. I hadn't done that before, so that one turned out super cute. So let's move on to the next layout. Now this next layout that I'm bringing in, this was documenting my daughter's 16th birthday. We celebrated by going to breakfast in a little vintage diner that's downtown. So the little treasured moments title piece, that is from Bramble Fox. This beautiful pattern paper, that's actually a really old Simple Stories collection called Boho Sunshine. I did a little bit of Shimmer's paints in the background behind those two photos on the right. And you can see here that bottom photo, that's the actual diner that we went to. So it's really vintage, it's old. And then that top photo up there, oh, I want to show you this one too. That photo is Tatum holding her card that I made her. So that's pretty special. And then that top photo on the left, that's the inside of the diner. But she was so excited to go there. And then she headed off to the DMV to get her driver's license that day. So that was a really fun moment to document. And I really like the way this page turned out. Now this layout was inspired by a sketch that was on the Bramble Fox Facebook group, the Bramble Fox Friends Facebook group. So if you haven't checked that out, they've got lots and lots of really pretty sketches that are pretty unique. And I like this one too because it has 5 photos. So I'm starting to like to document more photos on my layouts. I still like single page layouts, but I like them with more photos. This title piece is from Color Cast Designs in the center, the Best of Friends. And this is using the Shimmer's Paints color kits. You can see here I painted that sun and I painted that feather with the paints that were included in the color kits. I also painted this cactus down here. Then we've got some dots and some tangled thread. The dots all came in the kit, as well as all these embellishments. And this feather, I just love that color. I can't remember the color of paint that is, but it's like gold, but it has teal. And so this one's really, really pretty. Now this one was based off a sketch from the creative design team group, and they have a sketchbook that I had purchased. So this was one of their layouts in their sketchbook. All right, this next layout, it is documenting some photos of my daughter from this past summer. So let me bring it in here. And for this one, I am using a Hip Kit Club collection. So all of the papers and embellishments were from the Hip Kit Club. The little title piece, the summer stories, and the little sunglasses and stuff, those are from Bramble Fox. And what was really fun about this one is I was really excited that the Bramble Fox Box Plus, it comes with not only the title pieces, but it comes with stencils too. And the stencil in this Fox box matched this Hip Kit Club like so good. So you can see here I did a lot of inking and stenciling there, both on the top of the layout and also at the bottom. Now this top photo, this is Tatum's softball team with a swimming party, and then the bottom one is just her little friend group. It's like an end of the summer swimming party. So in this layout, in this video, I was showing you how you can combine photos from different times, but use them on the same layout. So I love, love, love this one. I love how bright and colorful it is. And I had a lot of fun using the stencil and stenciling on here. Now this layout, every month on the second Friday of the month, I get together with a group of friends and we do a sketch YouTube hop. So we all use the same sketch, but different products. So this one, this big title piece, this big moments together, or excuse me, just the moments together, that's from Bramble Fox, and that's kind of new. They've got these bigger titles, so I like that. All these pattern papers and the embellishments, those are from Vicky Booten Flower Emporium. And I did some inking on here. I also did some stenciling. This is my daughter Tatum and her friend Grace here, and this was Grace's 17th birthday. So they all got together. So I thought this one turned out really cute as well, and it was a fun memory to document. So if you haven't checked out my YouTube hop, be sure to check out the link. I'll leave a link down below. We've got a playlist, and you can watch all the videos from all the different creators. Now this layout, this was a fun one also, and I used the Shimmer's Paints color kits. The title here, The Perfect Kitty, that is from Bramble Fox, as well as this cute little dish that says meow, that's from Bramble Fox. You can see here I did some Shimmer's Paints in that gold color, and then I used some texture paste through a stencil to give a little more interest. And aren't these photos so cute? This is Pepper sleeping in this cute little bed that we got him at TJ Maxx, and he just loves this bed. It's so soft and fluffy. And then the those frames here, those I actually used a die, close to my heart die from my stash. And then look at these like stitching lines. That's actually a 49 in Market, what do you call it? A rub-on. So I used the rub-ons on there, and I thought it turned out like, looked so real. Now this layout, this was one I created for Simple Stories Saturday. I do have a playlist for this as well. I used an Allison Davis sketch, and this is the A Simple Stories collection as well. This is a newer collection, and you can see here the title I cut out from one of the pattern papers, and then I just used lots and lots of embellishments. And I used a ticket. This is a Scrapbook.com ticket die. So you can see here all the little pieces. Those are actually tickets. I just thought that was a really fun way to document this page of my daughter at the fair. She did have a cast on, so her arm is like hidden in all of the photos. But you can't even tell. You can't even see the cast on here. So anyway, I like the way this one turned out too. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I appreciate all of you that shop my links, as I do earn small commissions at no extra charge to you. Be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know which layout was your favorite. And I will leave link down below also videos, or links to all the videos for these. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.